When somebody we love dies, we always want to think that they're still with us forever. But the person in the story I'm gonna be telling you guys today took this to a dark and disturbing turn. This is the disturbing romantic obsession of Dr. Carl Tanzler to a girl named Elena de Hoyos. Dr. Carl Tanzler was born in 1877 at Dresden, Germany. He grew up in Germany, but he spent most of his adulthood outside his home country, specifically went to places like India and Australia. He arrived in the United States, settling in Zephyrhills, Florida, where his wife and daughter joined him living there later on. On 22nd of April, 1930, Dr. Carl Tanzler saw the most beautiful girl in the hospital he's working at. And that girl is Maria Elena Milagro de Hoyos. Carl Tanzler is a German radiology technologist who works at the hospital where Helena's mother takes her for examinations. When he first saw Helena, he immediately fell in love with her because Carl Tanzler claimed to be visited by visions of the dead when he was 12 years old. Who revealed the face of his true love was an exotic dark-haired woman. And Carl Tanzler thought Helena was a girl of his visions. Backstory about Helena: on 18th of February 1926, Helena married Louis Mesa. He shortly left Helena when she miscarried her child, and he moved to Miami and left her. Helena was still legally married to Mesa. Helena was eventually diagnosed with tuberculosis, which is a fatal disease around that time. Carl Tanzler doesn't want Helena to pass away, so he attempted to treat and cure Helena with a variety of medicines, as well as X-ray and available expensive equipment he can lay his hands on. There is no confirmation if Helena loved her the same way Tanzler did. Despite his best efforts, Helena died at her parents' home in Key West, Florida on October 25, 1931. Dr. Carl Tanzler was devastated and heartbroken when the girl of his dreams died. He paid for her funeral, showered her grave with gifts such as flowers, jewelry, and clothes. Tanzler granted permission from Helena's family to commission the construction of an above-ground mausoleum in the Key West Cemetery. Inside her grave, he placed Helen in an airtight casket that contained an incubator tank with formaldehyde to prevent any decay to happen. Little did they know of what will happen next. Tanzler was obsessed with Helena, and with his obsession, he quitted his job at the hospital to spend more time going to Helena's grave. The neighbors saw him visit her grave every night for 2 years, until Tanzler took his obsession with Helena to the next level. Now, this is where the story takes a dark turn. In April 1933, one night, Tanzler went to the place where Helena was buried with a toy wagon and removed her body from the mausoleum and brought her corpse with him to his home. Once Helena's body arrived at his home, he started attaching Helena's remains with piano wires. He put glass eyes in her face, replaced her decomposed skin with silk cloth soaked in wax, gave Helena's corpse a wig he made from Helena's hair, put rags in her abdominal and chest parts, dressed up her corpse with dresses, gloves, jewelry, and stockings. Every single day, Dr. Tanzler will bring home boxes of things such as perfumes every day in his home. When Helena's corpse starts to smell from decomposition, he uses disinfectants, perfume, and preserving agents to remove the smell. Then, proceeds to serenade her corpse with her favorite Spanish song, talk to her, and even have intercourse with her as he placed a vaginal tube on her vaginal area. He is even building a spaceship to fly himself and Helena to the stratosphere, believing that Helena's energy will be revitalized when they fly into the stratosphere. His neighbors started to become suspicious about his weird actions, as they saw him dancing with a woman in his window every night. In 1940, Elena's sister Florinda heard rumors about Helena's corpse living under Tanzler's roof, and she immediately went to Tanzler's home to confirm if the rumors were true. When Elena's sister came to Tanzler's house, she asked Tanzler if she could come with her to the Mausoleum. But instead, Tanzler brought him to his upstairs room, when there she was, dressed up with clothes, her skin made up of wax, her eyes made with glass eyes, and her wig made from her own hair lying down in Tanzler's bed. Her sister thought it was a doll of Elena, until she took a closer look. It was her sister's corpse. Elena, just lying in Tanzler's bed. She immediately contacted the authorities, and Tanzler was arrested and detained by the authorities. It was revealed that Tanzler preserved her corpse in his home for 7 years. Unfortunately, his case was eventually dropped and he was released, as the statute of limitations for the crime had expired. The worst part is, Elena's body was displayed in the public in Dean Lopez funeral home, and 6,000 came just to view her corpse. After that, Elena was reburied at the Key West Cemetery, where the location of her grave was hidden from the public. Carl Tanzler moved back with his wife, who lives in Pasco County, Florida. Tanzler still held his desired feelings towards Elena, and used a death mask to create a life-size effigy of Elena, and lived with it until his death at the age of 75, on 3rd of July 1952. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoy watching this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.